I got to hold her hand while my sister was laying next to her, and they closed the room, no other family member was there. They turned off the vitals so we wouldn't watch it drop, and she won.
Heidi had been battling for many, many years chronic autoimmune disease and also chronic pain patient for many years. And the combination of medications were really wearing on her physically and mentally. Long story short, she had really one bad day.
When Heidi was admitted, she was completely unresponsive, essentially in a coma. With time, it became clear to us that her injury was much more severe.
Dr. Moran said to me, and she took me aside and said it, if you can unplug for whatever reasons, religious reasons, spiritual reasons, your own heart, if you can't do this, it's not going to be long. And I looked at my kids, and I looked at all the people who came in, and I said, I can't. We just have to do what we have to do.
It's heartbreaking. You're seeing the woman you trust most in this world tells you not to do this or that in this such terrible shape, and it's heartbreaking.
Once we saw her family and her children at the bedside and realized how devastating this was, we have to do something to take care of the kids because we just couldn't imagine what they were going through.
The very first thing that I did when I met the family is I asked Aiden and Zoe if they had spent any time alone, just them with mom. Not with dad or other family members, but really to get some time alone with her.
They took all the tubing out. They took all the stuff that was making her not mom. And that's when they let Zoe crawl into bed with her. And it was, kind of towards the final moments, but it was so important that they did it for them.
It's not that it was easier, just better, because I now just made a bit of last memories and got to kind of enjoy it.
To see them alone with mom, there was definitely sadness and grief, but there was also just so much love that you can feel in the room. The children had been taking pictures of their hand in mom's hand. When we introduced the idea of the hand molds, they, I think like most people, were a little hesitant once they saw the process, and definitely once they received the final product and they were able to really hold it and see mom's hand and see her fingerprints. I think it's really meaningful for them.
Now I could look back and I have memories of just even though they weren't the best ones, I have hand molds and handprints, and I feel like it's kind of the last thing I got to do, and it was a good last thing I got to do. I
remember the exact moment we were sitting at the diner, this Tuesday night, what happened, and my sister said, the kids have an idea. We want to make sure everybody has an opportunity to make some kind of trinket or craft with their loved one in ICU, no matter where they are. Plainview first, but everywhere in the network, because that's how much this helped us.
We've made a beautiful craft closet in the ICU. We have a sign on it that says Heidi's Helping Hands, and we have a postcard that describes what it is and how it was started by Zoe and Aiden, that they wanted to do this to honor their mother. We realized pretty soon that it's not just for kids and that people of all ages, it was really important to them and really special.
The first email we got was and had a thank you note from a 70-year-old man whose wife was passing, and he has a thumbprint in a butterfly locket that he will always wear forever.
To hear about all the good stories of how it's helping other people just makes me happy that we made something good out of something so tragic.
For two children to take what's the worst day of their life and make it something beautiful and something that they can do to give back to other families who are losing their loved ones, I think it's such a gift for us to be able to do that work and to continue Heidi's legacy at Plainview Hospital.
I would tell them never stop. Don't stop, because they're doing it right. It is helping. They may never see it help, but when something is this organic and this natural and compassionate, that I think the universe pulls you in a powerful direction. So they're all in the right fields, doing the right thing at the right time, and it does matter.